Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand.
This is the OTO Zenpex Ergonomic Chair.
This ergonomic chair has been developed by a long-standing company. It's been in business for over 48 years called OTO. They do all kinds of health devices and chairs and items for your well-being. They came up with this design to support your back, support your neck, and have you be comfortable for long hours working in your home office. Or you can get one for your real office, because I bet it's anything better than what you currently have at that office. Let me tell you why.
As a social media creator, I spend a lot of time sitting down at my desk, making sure my body is supported in a healthy and comfortable way. It is great for me to focus on what I need to do and what things and tasks are important to prioritize of all the many things I need to do. So having a great posture and a comfortable chair to sit in while I do these important things makes my body feel better so I can concentrate on what's important. This increases my productivity because I'm comfortable and energized, ready to do my work in my comfortable OTO Zenpex ergonomic chair. It allows me to focus and get my work done feeling great. I can last many hours without having to get up and stretch, and all the things that a poorly fitting chair in the past affected my ability to focus and concentrate.
OTO's Research and Development Department has conducted great studies on spinal biomechanics. When you sit for long periods of time to not get fatigued, you really need your spine cradled and supported. And that's what they've done with the back of their chair. It is cradling my spine perfectly. Let me show you how it can fit any spine. There is a mechanism here that loosens and tightens for your spine. So with this knob that you can reach easily, you just twist it back. That's going to unlock it. So now it's unlocked. You're able to move it back and forward. This is for your lumbar support. So as your body pushes to it, you lock it in place and it'll stay firm there. Let me show you with me sitting in it, because lumbar support is so important for you to get it just right. And that's just right for me. I like it like that.
And on the side of it, it has a seat slide, so you can move it forward or backward. Let me show you how I do this. The lever has a great icon so you can understand what it's for. And with it pressed up, we're going to slide forward and then let go, and it remains forward. So it's totally adjustable to the way you want it. That's all the way out. I like it. I have long upward thighs. One of the features I use most is the tilt adjustment. So for tilting it, you press the lever out, and then with your body weight, you move it to where you want it. Press it back in and it'll stay. Let's change it again because I use this all the time. And if you want it back forward, I go like that. Now it's perfectly upright. Now I'm locking it to keep me upright. Time to get to work.
And the same lever lets you adjust the height of the chair. If you pull it up, you can go all the way down. And so it's adjustable for your height. I am 5'6". This is too low for me. I want to bring it up. I pull the lever, it goes up, and that's my height. My feet are comfortable on the ground. So for as high as it can go, I'm getting up off of it. And that's as high as it goes. And it's made for all different heights. Now let's talk about the headrest adjustment. It has many different degrees of motion. Check that out. In its lowest spot, I'm moving it like that, so you can adjust it to the back of your head. It's not supposed to be in your neck. It's supposed to be the back of your cranium. So let me demonstrate that. See here? I can go back like this. I can go forward like that. So when I'm working, it should be resting on my head, not on my neck. But it also has different heights involved. On the back, we see that. And besides this flexibility here, it can also go all the way up. Tall people might like this adjustment here. So with my height at 5'6", that is way too high for me. I need it lower like that. But it's made to accommodate different people's heights. Nice. Also, for extra tall people, you can pull it up. Check this out. It has notches. You can adjust the height just by pushing it up like that. And I'll show you with me in it how high that is. And then with going like that, whoa, that's a very tall person that would be comfortable in this chair, but it'll accommodate them. Let's talk about the armrest now. By simply pushing it, you can push it back or forward, and it can stop at each of those different notches that we hear like that. And underneath, there's a lever to bring it up or bring it down to anywhere you want in the middle, as you like. And all of that can be done while you're sitting in the chairs. They even fold in as well, because maybe that's more comfortable for you as you're considering what your next email is going to be. The armrests even have a 360 rotation, just in case you don't want them at all. Just get them out of the way. And here is how the footrest works, which I love so much. It moves with this hinge, so you pull it out and pull it, and then it'll stay. For it to stay open, you had to move it out just a tiny bit, then it locks in place. It is grooved like this, so your legs are comfortable in the footrest. That's a wonderful new design. It also has these holes in it, so your legs don't get hot on the footrest. For further length, just keep pulling. You can adjust it to the length you want out. That's fully extended. And to close it, you're simply going to push it into the chair, but there's a button here. So to fully close it, you have to press the button. Now it's closed, and then you press in the footstool. Very simple to operate. And of course, the rolling wheels on the bottom aren't going to scratch your floor. It rolls and glides so nicely and smoothly and quietly. But I gotta say, my favorite feature is it has a 360-degree spin. Be careful, you can get so dizzy doing that, but it's a lot of fun.
OTO Zenpex Ergonomic Chair
Also has the most naturally air-breathing fabric, from the seat to the lumbar support to the back to the neck. It's the same breathable, heavy-duty fabric. I'm going to scratch my nails so you can hear that. It is durable. Spills aren't going to stain it. This black color is very forgiving. And so when you're sitting in it, it has the air coming through the back. So you're not going to get hot and sweaty working long hours in this
OTO Zenpex Ergonomic Chair.
So let me show you how it comes delivered. It comes right to your door in this box. I put the auto box on the kitchen floor. Now this is where I'm going to unwrap it. It came with strapping tape. Cut those off. It comes packaged in the box very carefully so that things don't get damaged during shipping. I'm going through layer by layer so you can see everything that it comes with. So you'll have all that you need to put it together. Here it is, wrapped on the floor in its wrapping so things don't get scratched during shipping. Now these are all the main pieces of your
OTO Zenpex Ergonomic Chair.
all laid out. Here's the base they call the foot. This is the lumbar support. Here is a headrest piece, the seat cushion, and I've pulled out the leg rest. This is the backrest. Here are all the screws, nuts, and bolts, the hardware you'll need to assemble it, including everything you need, a hex key and another driver, the wrench. And in this box, the mechanism is there. I'll show you where that goes later. And in the vertical brown box, those will hold the casters. Here are the other accessories, and I unpack them there as well because you'll need them all for the assembly of it, which is coming up. And then here is the instruction manual, which you'll need to assemble your OTO Zenpex chair. I want to show you some more details of how the rest of the things compact, so you can see the high quality of the parts you're going to be using to put together your Zenpex chair. And so with every box, you'll open it all, you'll unwrap it to get all the parts together. So let's assemble it. I put the foot of it upside down on the floor. That's the base. And here are all the casters around it. I lined them all up, and then I'm going to press them each in and press them firmly and hard till they click in. There's one. Here's a close-up of how I'm doing that. And you go all around the chair and press them in. There's 5 of them. And this step is so easy. Now that's done. Now it's time to flip it over and look how easily that moves around. Now it's time to install the gas lift. Align the gas lift with the center hole of the foot, the base, and insert it. Now the gas lift is installed. And here's the kit that has all the different screws and other parts you need, screws and bolts and washers. So it's time to start using those, and they're all labeled really well from which step that you're going to be using them. I flipped that over, and it's very easy just to open the certain ones you're going to be using for that step of the installation. I grabbed the seat of the chair, I flipped it over. At the top of it is where you want the large rectangular piece pointing upwards, and we're going to install the armrest next. Here we have where they go, one on each side. For the armrests, you're going to line them up. There's going to be a left one and a right one, and they are labeled AR for the armrest for the right, AL for the armrest to the left, as you would be sitting in the chair. So I'm taking one of the screws they give on the next one, and I'm placing it right here is where they go. And the directions I read made it very easy to follow those steps. Now we're aligning the screws on the other side. I lined up all screws, and I used my T-wrench to tighten them. Make sure you tighten them securely. Otherwise, the armrest may become loose. I did that on the other side as well. And here's what it looks like finished. All done. Now we're going to install mechanism M. So I'm going on the back. I'm finding mechanism M. I'm opening that up to get those screws. And again with the T-wrench, I'm going to use that to insert those screws at the bottom of the seat cushion. This is a mechanism that has all the levers. This is what operates the chair. So now that's going on. You can see the paddle on the side to move your chair in and out for different heights. So I'm placing that right on the base of the seat. Fits right in. I'm lining up these holes. I'm going to place the screws into the hole and use the T-shaped wrench to rotate them to tighten them. I put them in first with my fingers because that's easier to get them started that way. And I go all through to each of the 4 spots where those screws are going to go in and tighten them securely with my handy T-wrench. Now they're all tightened and I've completed the mechanism installation. That just took a couple of minutes to do that. I double checked on the tightness. Want to make sure that's important. And voila, that part is done. Now we're going to go and install the backrest. Those screws are labeled B, and I'm going to line the hole. Here's a close-up of what those screws look like with the T-wrench. And here is the backrest. There I am. I'm showing you the bottom where I'm going to be screwing in those screws, and this is where it's going to be placed on the base of the seat. So here I am showing you how I placed it from behind. I've lined up those holes. I'm putting them in one by one with my hands because that's just easier to line it up. I get them in so they're just kind of tight. And then again, I'm going to use the T-wrench. Tighten each of them up tightly. And that's it for that. The backrest is now on. So here comes the fun part. We're going to line the central hole of the mechanism. That's the part of the chair that's going to control it to the assembled seat section. And this gets it onto the gas lift, which will raise and lower your chair. Now that takes some doing there to line that up. I used my feet to brace the canisters so they wouldn't be sliding all around my kitchen floor. But I did aim, shoot, and fire. It goes in, and look at that. I pressed it hard, it inserted, it connected, and now the chair will spin around. Now let's do the lumbar support. We're going to use these screws. So I open the back and pull them out. There are 2 screws, washers, and we have our T-wrench again. This is where it's going to go, right in the center of the chair. So I'm figuring out where it's going to be placed. And now that I know, I'm going to go to the back. There we see where those 2 screws will go. And that's a close-up of where it fits in. So you press it in there. It's almost done. Let me show you. I turn the chair around, and those are where the 2 screws go in. With my T-wrench, I place one of the screws in with the washer. I twist it with my fingers, then I go to the bottom one, again twisting it in with that washer. And here's the final tightening of it with the T-wrench. The top and then the bottom. Now your lumbar support is fully installed. Simple as that. See, both of those screws are in tight. And look at the chair. Let's take one more spin around. Now we're going to install the back cover. So I go and I take out the corresponding B and C. Makes it so easy the way everything is marked as you're following the directions. There's one of the screws, and there's a special little hex key that you're going to use that goes specifically with that screw. So let's flip our chair around to the back, take a look at what we've Accomplished so far. And this is where the beautiful chrome-plated piece goes. A wonderful accent. I place that on there. It snaps right in. That looks great. Now on the bottom, that's where the screw goes in with that special hex key to tighten the decorative plate to the chair. Isn't that great? I love that look. Wow, how beautiful the chair is. Now let's get to the headrest. When installing the headrest, you're going to remove the pre-installed screws on the headrest first. I'm taking those out with my T-wrench. You just untwist it and look at this. Out comes the screw. So now that we have the screw out, we're going to place the headrest right where it goes. I'm looking there. I'm seeing where it's going to go. So the headrest is going to be flexible as you like it. And it clamps right in. It fits right in like that. From the side, I pushed it in. And that is where it's going to stay. So I'm affixing the screw that I'd taken out right back in it for a tight fit. There we have it. The headrest is now installed. What a nice design. Very sleek looking. This chair is built for tall and short people. Now I'm taking off a piece of plastic for the finishing touch. The chair is done. Round and round it goes. That all took about 20 minutes to do from start to finish. Everything was easy. The assembly is now completed. Yay! I'm doing a dance of joy. I did it myself, and I'm sure you can too. I love my
OTO Zenpex ergonomic chair.
Click the link below in the description box to get yours. I just love mine. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is one where I can get some work done on my recipe channel.
With this OTO Zenpex ergonomic chair.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Make a comment. I'll read it and I'll reply to you. If you like this video, here's more over there, including some of my recipes. You gotta try them. They're really fun. Just click.